Salutations everyone, this is Razor here bringing you some Modern Warfare 3 Hardcore Capture the Flag, where I'm going to be going over each individual role in a Capture the Flag team and show you guys how to play it. This can be utilized in any Call of Duty, Core, or Hardcore Capture the Flag. All of the tips are completely translatable to any other COD, and Core or Hardcore is, you know, there's really not much difference there, but today I'm going over the flag runner role, which is definitely your most important part of the team, because you can't win unless you capture flags in a game mode called Capture the Flag, now can you? So here I am in my running class that has extreme conditioning, assassin, steady aim, shotgun, and a silenced pistol. Extreme conditioning for obvious reasons, assassins, so we stay off that UAV so they don't see where I am when I'm trying to capture that flag, and steady aim because I'm using a shotgun, because, you know, while I like to play the game in difficult ways, capturing flags is hard enough, and why not just make it even harder by doing it with a shotgun? So that's just me. Obviously most people would want to run a submachine gun and tack inserts, but tack inserts are cheap and overpowered, and I just don't use them. So I like capturing the flags the old-fashioned way, by running to the enemy spawn, and you really have to be knowledgeable of your routes. Not necessarily good map knowledge, just know where the enemy likes to defend, where the spawns are, because spawn logic is very important in Capture the Flag, and you learn the spawns very well, because in Capture the Flag the spawns don't flip. So if you spawn somewhere, you're going to have a pretty good idea where the enemy is at that point, because they won't spawn you near the enemy unless, you know, they're at your flag, and of course you're going to be spawning at your flag. So definitely know your routes, and this just, you know, it just takes practice, knowing where the enemy likes to hide, know which routes are quicker, which are lower traffic, which are higher threats, and which just best work for you. And for it comes to C-Town from this route, I like running down this ways, because there's only really two spots they can defend me from. One is the hotel, aka the bitch building, and two would be the window in that little two-story building, aka the bitch window, because bitches love to camp there, and bitches love camping corners here in the middle as well, especially with their ballistic vests. And here I'm just trying to defend as much as I can, and going over to the enemy team, because they have our flag, and there's really only two things you can do. You can either you know, get your flag back, or take the enemy's flag, so that way they can't capture. And thankfully the enemy was you know, too concentrated at that time on defending their own flag runner that they weren't protecting their flag, so I was able to sneak in there, take their flag just as a precaution so they don't score, but I am also able to get to my flag area once again so I could score as soon as my teammates return it. They do so. I hop right on the flag, so I score as soon as it's returned, which can be risky, but it's definitely best if you want to be capturing that flag. Over here just cleaning up shop, because I got the UAV up and the enemies running over to our spawn area. So it doesn't matter what you're doing, what your role is in Capture the Flag, there's always two things that you need to be able to put yourself in a position to do. If you want to be simple, really 3 or 4 things that you need to do. But the two most important things, you need to put yourself in a position, no matter what you're doing, to capture the flag and return the flag, no matter what you're doing. Thirdly, you want to be able to protect your flag runner, and fourthly, you want to be able to get kills. Those are things that you need to put yourself in a position to do regardless of what you're doing. Here I was the flag runner role, but I had to make sure that these choke points were clear of enemies so my teammate could capture the flag, because if I don't have the flag and one of my teammates do, I need to put myself in a position to make that capture as easy as possible for them to do. And there was only one point in that map where that enemy could have been to stop my teammate from capturing the flag. There was someone there, I killed them, and my teammate was able to cap that flag. So we're able to go up on a nice little lead here in the first round. Now with the flag ready, you're not going to get a lot of kills, and you're going to put yourself in harm's way quite often. So that's just you know, a danger of the job that you need to be okay with. And you know, the end goal objective is always going to be going for the win. You know, it doesn't matter if you don't get any returns or you don't get any caps. As long as you can put yourself and your team in a position to win, that is definitely going to be your main goal. Everyone has their role to fill. Some will be defending, some will be flag running, some will be running interference, some will be running in their spawn, clearing it out. You know, because that respawn counter is can definitely be used in your favor, and is also something that needs to be taken into consideration when taking risks in this game. Because if you have, you know, 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 of your teammates getting killed at the same time, your enemy team can have a easy time capturing that flag because of that respawn timer. And just every time I spawn, I take assessment of where I am, and just based off of experience, I have a pretty good working knowledge of where the enemy is going to be at that point, because as I said, you won't be able to spawn near them unless they're at your flag. And here I'm waiting for my teammate to grab the flag, so that way if he dies, I could kill whoever killed him and avoid that exact thing from happening. I was getting antsy. I was waiting for my teammate to grab the flag, so that way if he got killed, I could kill who killed him and then grab the flag and be on my way. But I was getting impatient with my teammate. I decided to grab the flag. He didn't move, and we both got killed at the same time, which is exactly what I was trying to prevent, and is something that you need to be able to avoid from happening. Right here, I saw an enemy going for the flag, and you know, unless I'm in a position where I'm right near the enemy flag, if our flag is being taken, everyone's primary objective has to be get that flag back. Unless, of course, you're in a spot where my teammate was at that point, where he was just able to grab the enemy flag. He was able to do so, bring it to this point where he died, and I was able to grab the flag once again and try to pull off a Superman right there. But unfortunately, the enemy had a better gun in that situation, the MP9, and was able to take me out. But my team does a pretty good job of killing the flag carrier as well as grabbing the flag once again, but neither of those two endeavors are met with great success. I see my two teammates right here with the ballistic vest, so I know we have a pretty good chance of grabbing the flag right here. My teammate does grab so I'm able to get behind him, make sure no one's following him so they can't shoot him in the back or whatever. And at this point, I'm just trying to clear out the enemy from their spawn just in case what happened and my teammate flag carrier got killed and I was able to grab the flag again. Sometimes that's also the best course of action to take. If you don't have the flag and you're a flag runner, you can always wait at the enemy base to cap the flag just in case he gets killed, and you can put yourself in a position to grab the flag and maybe surprise the enemy team, because sometimes they think as soon as they return the flag they're good to go and they could go on the offensive, and you can sneak in there, grab the flag, and hopefully get the cap, because that is definitely what you are after here. And it's always a good idea to remove yourself from your teammates if you can, because if you get killed with them, with the respawn timer, you can put yourself in a bad situation. And here I'm just using the UAV, gauging that this guy was going to be camping and not moving, so I can take him out with the C4 and have a clear path to grab the flag and run and cap it for my team. And I'm just running here. My teammates are giving me the bird's eye view over toward the castle area. I got my team right here trying to run some interference, so we could get the flag cap, pull off the Superman by holding my enemy's flag, getting the kill, the return, and the cap all at the same time. That is what I have coined as the Superman on my team, and it's definitely a fun adrenaline rush when you can pull that move off. Fortunately, get killed right there, but you know, that comes with the territory. Really, kill death ratio is not something you need to be worrying yourself about, because when it comes to capture the flag, everyone's objective on either team is usually going to be getting the win, and that is what I put myself and my team in a position to do, and we were able to come out with the victory right here. I'm not sure what the enemy was doing at this point, to do a 360 or some crazy shit, I don't know. But we come away with the victory. I end with a dominating final score of 21-15 with a couple pairs of flag caps on each side. And of course we get the win, because that's just what we do. Comments and likes are always appreciated, guys. Let me know what you think of this little mini series and if I should continue, and I'll see you guys next time.